Welcome back to week 3 of the Blitz Royale game mode run. We're going to go over some easy strats and info about this game mode to help you get more wins and more crowns. We're going to discuss some of the differences in the game mode to be aware of and try to make it a little bit more enjoyable for you. So, this first spot here is my go-to drop spot in Blitz. This hillside has a shack with 2 mega chests in every single match. So, if you like to run duos like me, and you're always fighting over the loot, this is a great spot for you. Aside from the good loot heals you get from these mega chests, these gold shiny ones here, there are typically these other 2 basic chests that have additional goodies for you. Landing here gives you an additional advantage, which is having the high ground. Obi-Wan could only have hoped to have ground this high. This spot gives you an overview of the neighboring city and hillside where at least 2 other teams typically land. That gives you a good advantage in following their movements, planning when you want to engage them. So as you come off of this hillside, you'll be able to see the other teams here and make your plan accordingly. You have these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle weapons here. Sais, swords, bow staff, nunchucks. They all give you a good dash ability, which you can use to, prevent fall damage and quickly cover ground, which is definitely a positive because the circle starts closing essentially as soon as you touch the ground. The circle closes fast and without mercy, and the damage tick goes up considerably after the first time or 2 that it closes. The storm's almost always closing toward the north side of the map. At least that's what I've noticed this week. But using these Ninja Turtle weapons with their dash ability should keep you safely out of the storm. Now, everyone constantly hears it online. I'm sure that this mode's full of bots. There's too many bots to have fun with this. Well, it's got a good amount of bots in it. That's true. There are some bots in pretty much every mode. There can be a lot in this mode comparatively for how few people there are to start. That's true. But if you like a more laid-back gameplay, this mode balances a solid confidence boost of engaging these bots with the occasional challenge still built in of running into the crown-hungry tryhard no-build mode. There's another mega chest here on the basketball court. This city is teeming with good loot. So, once you're, getting pretty well thought out, you'll notice that there are only 32 people in this mode to start. If you're playing duos, that's only 16 teams. So, I'm an aggressive player. I like to hunt down and get as many kills as I can, especially because there are bots in here. It gives me an extra facet of challenge to not let myself camp and not let me sit around too long not accomplishing much. So you got, a lot of movement-based stuff in this. A lot of heals in this game mode. They're very prevalent. You'll see some people use the method of just healing to outlast the enemies. They'll literally build up as many heals as they can, and they'll wait until the end circle closes. And then they're just going to heal constantly and hope they have more heals than the other person. I've seen it a few times. I've accomplished this one time. It was a very boring way to play, in my opinion. But it is there if you're that kind of person who'd rather hide it out. If you're not great with gunplay, why not? People are going to complain about it. Be ready for that. These drop balloons here and these llamas, they give you even more special weapons that you can't get from normal boxes. This is where you get your miniguns. This is where you get your mist gauntlets, shockwave gloves, stuff like that. Your medallions also come out of the llamas and out of the drops here. Stacking your medallion loadout is very helpful in this game mode. The mega chest will typically be where you get your boons from, but aside from that, keeping away from storm and all that, this is a solid game mode for people who want to play casually and still enjoy the game. It definitely revamped my interest in it. But in the comments, once you leave some likes or drop your comment on what your favorite place to land is on this map. If you think you have one better than mine, feel free to let me know and we can explore it in another video. All right, enjoy this dub and Have a good day.